As promised, here's part 2 of the video about Roblox, Airbnb, and Doordash. First off, we're going to start talking about Roblox. Now, as I said in my last video, we all know Roblox is a little kid game. Little kids played it. They've been playing it for years. It's not very high resolution, high graphics, but the kids love it, and that's fine. So let's get right into it. Over the years, Roblox has had a growth in users. Also, there's a lot of third-party companies now getting involved with Roblox, so, that leaves a lot of room for expansion and growth. Now, also, another fact, a very interesting fact, is that the younger kids, when they were little kids, are now older. So now that they're older, they don't have to ask their parents for cash to buy Robux, which is a currency that's used in the game. So now the older kids are now paying for the Robux with cash they're using from working. So now that increased the revenue of the platform. That's a very interesting fact. Also, Roblox own their own centers for data. So they basically have creative control over everything that goes on with the game. That's very important. That's very important. So Roblox, like I said, is a very good investment, short and long term. Now the next one is Airbnb. We've all used Airbnb. We've all said we're going to go to an Airbnb rather than a hotel because it's cheaper, it's more convenient, it's more comfortable to be in an Airbnb than a hotel. But let's get right into it. Airbnb right now has a share price of a little over $127. Now, that's a little expensive for some, but that's where it's at. Now, Airbnb has about 18% of revenue growth year over year. So let me explain what year over year means to some people. Some people don't know. Year over year is basically what's going on right now, this time last year. So they have an 18% growth of revenue year over year. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Also, the listings has gone up 19%. But if you want to invest in Airbnb, this is one of those short-term risks. And explaining what that means is basically there's a chance you may lose revenue from your investment short term, but long term, you're going to make something out of this. So if you're one of those people who can't take a loss and they need to see growth and, a gain right now, Airbnb is not the one for you, but it's a good stock to invest in long term. So keep that in mind. Now with Doordash, they have a 27% revenue increase year over year. And I've explained what the year over year means already, but I'm going to say it again. That's basically this time last year. They're comparing it. So they have a 27% revenue increase year over year. Also, this may not sound too pleasing to some as to why I'm going to invest in this company and all that stuff. But this company has lost over $70 million this year in revenue. But hear me out. Yeah, wait. I know what you're saying. Why am I going to invest in this company and they lost so much? This time last year, that amount they lost is 75% less. So they lost 75% less revenue this time last year. It's still a lot of money they're losing, but it's less than what it was last year. They're working towards making a profit. So how they're doing it is that they're partnering with other grocery stores, other companies to expand. Now, this is one of these companies that has high growth, but it's still unprofitable. Now, some people may go, high growth but unprofitable, why am I going to invest? This is another one. I know I sound like a broken record, but this is another stock that is long-term hold. This is not a swing trade or a day trade, something you're going to make money off of today, tomorrow, even within a week. This is something you hold for maybe 2-3 months at a time. But it's still a good investment because in their field, Doordash is a leader. We may have Uber Eats and, other companies that do similar services, but this company is a leader in their field. So if you want to take, I would say, a long-term investment opinion, I would say this is one of the companies that you can do it. So, as promised, Roblox, Airbnb, and Doordash. So, as always, until next time.